May Edochie has finally broken her silence after 3 months of mourning her son Kambilichukwu. She did this in a very long, touching write-up, expressing her grief over what befell her without her knowledge and consent. We all feel your pain. When I was going through your write-up, I felt the pain that you went through when you lost your son. I felt the emotion, I felt the tears, because your write-up actually puts everything you have into it to let the world know how painful it is to lose a son. We are all the same in this morning. We mourn with you. We grieve with you. But who are we to ask our Creator, why must you take this child in the prime of his age? We are all visitors in this world. We are all sojourners. We are all strangers. By the time we are done with everything we are doing in this world, we are going to return back to our Creator. But we are asking God for just one favor. Please let our days be long. But it is for us to ask, and it is for God to sanction it. We don't know the time, we don't know the day, we don't know the hour. But all we are praying is, God, please, even any time that you are going to call us back to yourself, let us be prepared, because heaven is our goal. When I was going through this write-up, I got touched, really touched by 2 paragraphs in this write-up. The second paragraph and the last paragraph, to show that every woman must have this at the back of her mind, that there is something that might hit you that will make you to start thinking or start asking God, God, are you still alive? God, care, man. But who are we to ask God? No one. I'm going to read the second paragraph and I'm going to read the last paragraph for you to see how touching this write-up is. The second paragraph is, when you lose a husband, you are called a widow. When you lose a wife, a widower. When you lose a father, fatherless. When you lose a mother, motherless. When you lose both parents, an orphan. You lose a sibling, forgotten mourner. Other than viloma, which means against a natural order, I cannot find an English word for losing a son. I do not think there is any death as intense and painful as losing one's child. We are still in inexpressible grief. However, I want you all to know that we are fine by God's special grace. It is impossible to forget a child, so he will always remain the second of my 4 adorable children. Continue to rest in the bosom of the Almighty, my sweet angel, Kambilichukwu, until we meet again. Surely, we all know he's at the right hand of God, interceding for all of us in this life. Because when you have a child, you know who your child is. And even if that child departs early, you know where that child is. May, now you are back to social media space. I have just a gift to give to you, and that is my prayer. See, in this life that you can, you will never use your 2 hands to bury any of your children. You will never grieve over any of your children. You see, everything that you worked for, nobody will take it away from you. And you see, the children that are remaining for you, they will surprise you in your lifetime. I am talking to you as a health worker. I know what it means to be old. You are going to grow old and healthy. No evil shall take your joy from you. And the way it is, and that is how God is going to do it to you, because why? You are a woman with a good heart. It is only a woman with a good heart that a lot of things befalls from experience. If you have a very good heart, it is very easy for you to grieve. And you see, you will never shed any tears. apart from the tears of joy. And that will be your gain in this life. Nothing ever will make you mourn. It is in our land we say, it is not good for a parent to bury his or her child. You will never bury any other person, be it your cousin, your niece, your nephew, anybody you are older than. You will never bury that person. May one name. There is something I still want to tell you. I know a lot of things might have happened during the time you were mourning. But my people used to say, let's face what we have at hand. You are a very good woman with a good heart. You are a woman that knows what you want and you went for it. Deep down in your mind, you know that your husband is a good man. He's a selfless man. He's a man that has given everything he has for his family. But you know, temptation, nobody is above temptation. That is why the Bible even says that be on guard so that you will not be tempted. Now that you are out, fight for your husband. Go back and take your husband. Your husband might be polygamous, but that doesn't change your place in your husband's heart.